Welcome back to Raise Your Vibration Family, week 30, and today we are looking at synergy and how to put your ideas out there, make yourself heard, and how to be prepared, putting in the plan and getting into preparation. So here we go. All right, if you look into the deepest layers of putting your ideas out there, what does it really mean? Because a lot of people have ideas. How do you put them out there in the right way? And how you put them out there determines their success, ultimately. How amazing is that? How you present an idea determines whether it's going to be successful or not. It's not in the power of the idea, it's in the power of the presentation. PowerPoint presentation? Sounds familiar. Okay, so you've got a point there. Anyway, how are you going to present your ideas? Knowing the right people often makes it where it doesn't matter how little you know. It matters who you know or how much you know. It matters who do you know, because if you know the right people, you can present it in the way they can help you present it, and you will ultimately reach success with your ideas, because every idea has merit. Every idea is potentially a great idea if it's formulated in the right way, presented in the right way, to the right people. So, there we go. And a lot of this is in the preparation, but even deeper, underneath preparation, putting your ideas out there, is how do you make yourself heard? And as important as it is to understand yourself, and it's actually most important to understand yourself, because you have to take care of yourself, you have to be dependable on yourself and make sure that you can solve your problems even if someone can't help you. But it's very important to make yourself heard and ask for the help, because you will learn a lot about yourself in that process. Number one is you need to work on yourself, learn more about yourself, but two is you need to make yourself heard. And how you do that is you learn about other people. What are their needs? What are their wants? And you can put yourself in their shoes. You can determine what type of obstacles are they running into that I ran into. What type of ideas are they having that I've had and made successful or accomplished? What type of things do they want to do that they don't know how to do, that I was there in their shoes, that I can help them accomplish? Or the struggles that I've overcome. What have you done that was a struggle, an accomplishment, a goal that you've accomplished? By measuring all the gains you've created, you all of a sudden create a massive area to help people and help them explore and to get them engaged with you so they hear what you're saying. So, does this sound like something that you're struggling with? Are you struggling with having people hear you? With getting your ideas through? With getting your recognition of the good work that you're doing? And if not, that's excellent. There's always a barrier of how much you can get your ideas through. But it doesn't need to be a barrier. Every barrier can be helpful. Every stopping point and everything that sucks can become the very thing that makes it awesome. So it's okay to have obstacles and challenges, but realize that in the end, it really is how you respond to them and what you make out of the challenges. You can stop at the brick wall, or you can see the brick wall, you can paint a painting on it, you can leave a message for people, and then they can reach out to you from that message, and you can all of a sudden create an amazing thing just from a little idea, just from that brick wall. And you thought it was an obstacle. How funny is that? Now, the third thing is preparedness. And here is the very important thing, because if you're not prepared for what's going to happen, you are going to be not feeling good. You're not going to be accomplishing what you want ultimately. And it's going to lead to a lot of negative emotions that are not what you want to be feeling. So, preparation. Are you physically prepared? Do you have what you need physically? Or is your body ready to go? Are you mentally prepared? Do you know what you need to know? Do you know how to do stuff? Do you know the complex processes or the simple processes to get there? Do you know the systems in order to make yourself heard even better and to get your ideas through to the other side? These are the type of things that you need to focus on preparing yourself for. The more prepared you are, is the easier things go. And this is a huge one for me because I really like to get things done, get them out there and see what happens, and then alter my approach from what happens after that. But a very important thing is to be prepared first. Because if you're prepared, you can turn something that takes you years into something that takes you months. It's so easy and simple if you put in that little bit of extra time up front before you start. Because once you start, the ball's rolling and you've got to keep that momentum. But if you prepare, the ball's not rolling yet, you can learn a lot and you can have all you need and more to go and be the best of the best. So I recommend a mixture of both. Get it going because that'll help you be prepared for the next one. Don't wait, but give yourself a deadline because that'll help you prepare. Because if you just say, I'll prepare for it in a year, a month, or 500 years, you might not ever get it done because you will actually be putting off your future and you will say, I'll get around to it. You want to use this to help you take action and be motivated and be inspired because things that seem like obstacles, like the brick wall, can actually snap you out of a state where you think you're doing all you can, but actually you'll remember things that you've been wanting to do for a long time. Right now, there's at least 5 things you've been wanting to do for a whole long time, and it's not that you've just been putting them off. You have completely forgotten about them. So what are those 5 things, and how can you start preparing for them right now? And how can you get them in motion? So, let's go back to the beginning of time. Way back. How did people survive? Through response. You can't prepare for something that you don't know is coming. Like the Ice Age. Like a meteor shower. Like huge dinosaurs that you didn't know existed. But if you focus on making yourself stronger, making yourself more adaptable, making yourself smarter and faster, you will always be ready for whatever life throws at you. And you'll be able to not only survive, but you'll be able to thrive in your new environment. So, how to create a beautiful idea and accomplishment out of a crazy situation. That can be what all this is about. The synergy aspect. The overall synergy is how can you make all the parts of your life, your family, your friends, your motivation, your money, your time, your health, all combined into one way of life. It just extends from you have your schedule. And if you make your schedule, it's going to be a very complicated schedule at first, no matter how simple it is. But you can keep adding to it, but if you just step right into it, you can, in the end, adapt to it, and you'll be doing so many things per day that you didn't think were possible, and it will not only be possible, it will be sustainable. It will give you energy. It will become a habit, because whatever you do becomes your habits. So, the good part about failure is obstacles, challenges, is they break you out of habit, and it gives you a whole chance, another chance, to reevaluate your plan, to rediscover what you want to do, to realize who you are and what your potential is and how you're going to get there. So, how are you going to prepare yourself for the future? Focus on the 3 things: speed, intelligence, strength, adaptability. That's there too. How are you going to put your ideas out there? Find the medium. Go to the highest level possible, because you can put your ideas out, cast your pearls before swine, in one way to say it, but if you put your ideas up and present them to the highest possible level, you'll get the highest possible feedback or the highest possible results, which is really what we all want. So, make yourself heard. Believe in what you have to say, because then you will be heard the most. And get experience. Experience and ambition are very important things, and together they are unstoppable. So figure it out. You've got this. Thank you for watching week 30 of the Raise Your Vibration family. And today we're going to crush it together forever. Okay. The assignments are going to be in the email, so check them out, and peace out. This is the best year ever.